puts it in.
Orange, the first to score in the second game. Just everyone to know that Orange team has scored. In case our blind viewers had not picked that up. I'm going for a maneuver. Didn't work out so well. Oh, Vasquez with the whiff. Taxi taking the ball down the field. Bob sending it up. Oh, but a perfect setup for blue team, unfortunately. Right in the center of the goal. Ain't that the cat's pajamas? Ain't that right?
That's right.
Horton.
And Taxi pops it up over the goal, and Knockside clears it off to the side. Bob's sending it back into the corner, but it looks like Blue.
Oh, sending it above the goal though.
Just to follow
but
it up.
Vasquez there.
Orange again putting on a lot of pressure.
Definitely more pressure than we've seen in the first game, I would say. But I can't be certain. It's hard to measure pressure unless you have some sort of barometer.
Device for measuring pressure.
Yes. Oh, Vasquez bumping it over, but no one there to finish it off.
Easily. Slow roller. Not a slow roller. Easily cleared away though.
Orange team appears to be going for the left corner quite a bit. Their left corner. Can't call it Blue's left corner because it'd be their right corner. I don't want to discriminate. That ain't me. Very close game so far. Here comes Orange. Oh! Quite the save. Oh my goodness. This is another goal for Blue. Taxi almost able to get the ball away, but it got stuck and slowed it down just enough for Knockside to get a goal. One goal. Oranges definitely need to put their big boy pants on. They want to finish this match and have a good chance of beating Blue in this bracket.
Good pass by Taxi. Bob's sending it back towards the middle off the corner. Both teams seem to be having difficulty putting the ball in front of the opposing net. Just can't seem to get to the midfield, get out of the side.
Boy, don't we all have that problem, Horton?
We certainly do, Ed.
Oh! Almost another goal by Blue team. Orange has now set it upfield, but not close enough to the goal. Oh, what a shot by Orange. A taxi cab with the amazing shot at 35 seconds. That has changed this whole match. What a shot. Wow. That's all I can say. Now they just have to hold on to this tie game long enough to score again. Either team, it's up to them. Either team's allowed to score. I have no preference. I'm a commentator. Can't be biased. Even if it is human nature. But you don't know if I'm a human. I don't know if I'm a human. None of us knows. Why am I saying this?
But if you were biased, you'd have to be biased towards the blue team, wouldn't you? After all, they really have earned it.
Well, it looks like both teams have earned it, as they're going into overtime. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Horton.
Neither do I, Ed.
That's why I'm regretting this. What a shot! Safely saved by the blue team. Oh! Almost put in by the blue team. Bob looking to get it over top of Knoxide's head. Not quite enough to put it in, though. Missed the shot.
Vasquez takes it around the wall and sends it to the mid.
Oh, Bob getting
Bob
it
is
over.
there. Knox circles around, puts it behind Orange.
Appears the blue team might be, well, both blue team and orange team. Oh, Knoxide with an excellent clear of Taxi.
Vasquez picking it up and taking the dribble.
Oh,
And demoing Taxi.
Bob there to save it. Oh,
Looks like an open net.
it is an open net.
And Bob makes the shot.
And orange team takes the second game, tying the series up 1-1. I would say that was quite the excellent match, wouldn't you say, Horton?
I would, Ed.
Care to expound upon that?
Well, it looked like, to me, that if Orange hadn't scored that last
All right,
goal,
that's
it
enough
still
of that,
would have been
Horton.
tied.
Let's move on to a word from our sponsors. This is brought to you by, let's see here. This is brought to you by Phillips Milk of Amnesia, the over-the-counter remedy that works so well, you'll never remember why you used it in the first place. Boy, I wish I could have some of that right now. Don't you, Horton?
I sure do, Ed. And we're back for the third game.
Check your math there.
Well, we've had two. If you add one, that is three. So, this would appear to be the third game, and a very important one for Blue, as they're down by 2 in the series.
Are you sure about this?
I am not. But I believe it is most likely correct.
Your math skills are about 50-50, I would say. Good save by orange team. Looked like they were having a little bit of trouble deciding who would go for the ball in the goal there. Oh, Taxi with the shot. On target, but saved. Vasquez with another excellent shot, but saved by Bob. Ooh, Bob with a nice shot down the field.
Vasquez clearing it back into his own corner.
Ooh, Bob just misses the ball, going for a pass right over the goal. Vasquez launching the ball.
Oh, and the pinch setting it up perfectly for Blue to finish off.
Knoxide with very good situational awareness. Ooh, sent downfield. Tempted to... Oh, many attempts. I don't even want to talk about how many attempts. That's going past my math skills. Would you like to show off your math skills?
Math is hard,
again?
Ed. So I'll just leave that one alone for now.
I appreciate it. No one wants to hear your math anyway.
Looks like Orange pushing the ball back down the field.
And
and
the
the
demo.
but
Ooh.
leaving their defense open. Vasquez driving it down into the corner, sending the ball into the mid, but will it be enough? No. Bob carrying it back out. trying to dribble, but Knockside picks it up, pops it up over Taxi. Vasquez coming in to pick up the ball.
Picks up the ball. Oh, launches it. That is going towards the goal.
Oh, right over the net and bouncing in.
Making it very difficult for Taxi to save it. Very unlucky bounce for Orange team. For Blue team, it was quite lucky.
Orange going for the quick face-off. Looks like Blue won it anyway. Knockside sends it back to the middle. Perfect pass by Taxi. Bob carrying it.
Oh, and
in.
Vasquez with the accidental own goal.
Very unfortunate touch there, Ed.
I would agree, Horton. That was probably not what he was going for. But I'll have to interview him after the game just to make sure. Don't really know. Can't read minds. Ain't that right?
Well, I'm not sure, Ed.
You know it's right.
I've met some
I
people
already. I
that-
read your mind. I know it's right. I know what you're gonna say. You don't. So you don't have
Well,
to say it.
proven
You don't have to
yourself
say it.
wrong
Oh,
there, Ed.
and the game is tied.
Tied.
Tied game. Nobody expected that, except for me. I had a feeling.
Well, if you could read minds, I think you'd know that
I can read
they were
maps.
going to score right there.
It's hard, reading minds doesn't do much during Rocket League. Definitely, your mind won't tell you who wins. In that case, I'd win all the time because I'm always thinking about winning. That doesn't happen, as we all know. Ain't that right?
That is correct.
Oh, and
Vasquez
Vasquez finishes it off as
He's a
no
fast
one
break.
is back in
No
the goal.
No
No
contest
longer
there.
tied. 3 and 2 are not the same number. 3 is indeed larger.
Might want to check your math there, Ed.
I will do that. I don't want to seem a fool. Just carry that, and you just
Vasquez picking up the ball, dribbling it down the side. It's sent over to Knockside. Back into Orange's corner. They can't seem
all
to
right.
get a
Yes,
touch.
3 is greater than 2. That just showed you, Horton, how big of a fool you are.
Well, you see, that's
You
why I
fucking
don't do
idiot.
math, Ed.
You don't do a lot of things, but math is the cornerstone of all the things you don't do.
Math is certainly one of them. And Vasquez with the aerial,
Oh, and this
taking
game
the
is-
lead by 2.
That is not what Orange wanted, I believe. Once again, mind reading, not my specialty. Just like math, not
And
your
you'd have
specialty.
And you'd have to think that that really lowers the chances of Orange coming back to win this series.
You can't say that. You can get sued for that. Please don't cause any undue.
Well,
Oh,
sometimes a lawsuit is
See, look
just
what
what
you've
you
done.
need.
Your negative energy is really hurting the Orange team. They were doing so great, and you blew it. You went and you became a commentator with bias towards the winning team, and this is why you don't want people like you in show business.
Well,
But
bias is
I
simply
can't say that because that'd be
incorrect.
biased against you, so I don't want to
And
be
I
rude.
didn't say that I had bias towards the blue team. I simply said that if you were to have a bias, it should probably be for the blue team. But let's focus a little more on the game here, Ed. Ball is in the corner. Knox sends it back out and off the wall. And gets the second touch. And it looks like it's going in, and Vasquez steals the goal.
Indeed. Oxide seems to be doing pretty darn well. I believe I've been told this from an insider, one of Knoxide's close associates, that the reason he's playing so well is that before the match, his girlfriend takes out his balls and kisses them. Indeed.
And you're worried about me getting sued. Knockside sends the ball into the corner and takes the pass with a beautiful shot at the end by Vasquez.
This game went from a tied 2-2 to a not so tied 7-2.